definition of evaporation is vaporization that occurs on the surface of the liquid and change to gas when it reaches its boiling point. Also, evaporation can affect the flow rate of river and irrigation water requirement. Evaporation can occur on highway, land subsurface, water, roof and many more.
Evaporation is the process by which water is transformed from liquid phase to vapor phase. This process is an important factor in the study of water resource development. Mainly affects the flow rate of river, irrigation, water requirement and reservoir water management. Evaporation occurs on water surface, water flow, highway roof, land surface, land subsurface and plants. The rate of evaporation is dependent on first, the vapor pressure at the water surface and air above. Number 2, air and water temperatures. Number 3 is wind speed.
Okay, so next, Syuhada and I will explain on the factors that affecting the evaporation. So, as we all know that evaporation and transpiration take place in each stage of hydraulic cycle.
They form a major segment of the hydrology cycle since 70% of the precipitation is returned back to the atmosphere.
Okay, so the first factors that affecting the evaporation is sun radiation. So, what is sun radiation? Sun radiation is the process of conversion from water into vapors, continuous if there is energy. So, where do we get the energy? The energy is from the sunlight, which is heat energy, and the cloud will be the barrier for the evaporation.
Secondly, the presence of wind also affect the evaporation process. If water evaporates to the atmosphere, the level between land surface and air will be saturated by vapor. The process of evaporation stops. The saturation level must be changed with dry air. The changing is possible if there is wind which blows to the atmosphere.
Okay, so the next factors that affecting the evaporation is humidity relative. So when the humidity relative is higher, the potential of air to absorb the water is lower. So then, the evaporation process is lower as well.
Lastly, temperature. If the temperature of soil and air is high, the evaporation rate is higher.
Now, let's talk about on how to estimate evaporations. Okay, the first method is we can use the energy budget. The second one is the mass transfer technique. And the third one is, for these reasons, the use of pans and the water budget are most common. And the pen method is the least expensive and it will frequently provide good estimates of annual evaporation. Usually, the instrumentation for energy budget and mass transfer method are quite expensive and the cost to maintain the observation is substantial.